Well, 30th anniversaries traditionally call for the gift of pearls, but the Rose Theater Guild would rather have you just buy tickets.
Their upcoming Rockin Rosie event, less than a month away. This year, they'll celebrate the golden age of theater.
Jennifer Buda and Ashley McMahon are here to guide us through the preview.
Yes.
Good to see both of you this
And
morning.
I love the way you're dressed in the vein of this event. It's wonderful.
Thank you.
Good to
This
see
is
you.
great. Yeah. So, how are you bringing this theme to life? How are you gonna manage this?
Well, we've been doing a lot of planning, and we have a lot of fun things planned for our event. It's on February 20th down at the Hilton on Saturday night, and 5:30 is the preview party, and 6:30 the whole event begins.
This is one of those where, to me, like, you're nominated for awards because of how well it's executed. I mean, people understand what this series is about, and every year you've got a different theme. So, Ashley, how did you come up with the golden age of theater? I mean, it must have tied back to that 30th anniversary for the Guild.
It did. We thought, well, with it being a big anniversary year, we wanted to celebrate the Rose Theater history and really kind of get back to the roots. And so we looked at, it was really founded in 1949 as the Omaha Junior Theater. And so that kind of gave us our inspiration, because the 40s and 50s were considered kind of the golden age of American theater, both Hollywood and Broadway. So we're kind of doing some fun things with that, and we say, party like it's 1949.
Yeah. And I know how you guys work. Jen has been on the show, and I know you guys put on first-class events, but they're also fun. So what type of fun activities do you have for this event?
Yeah, we have a lot of things planned. You'll be greeted that night with a red carpet entry. We have a bubbly bar, so everyone will be handed champagne if they would like. We have a roving saxophonist, a retro cocktail hour where we have everything from martinis to gimlets to Manhattans. We also have a robust silent auction and live auction, a jazz band playing that night, so hopefully people will be dancing and having a lot of fun. And the Rose Brigade will be performing as well. And
They were just in Atlanta, recognized nationally by the judges, were stars on Broadway. And they said, oh, this crew from Omaha was the best they'd seen out of all of these performers there from across the country. So I know they're going to be excited to come show off.
They're amazing. So we're lucky to have a performance by them. And then we'll even have some vintage candy concessions, theater concessions, and a popcorn bar that
Well, what you
evening
bring
as well.
in here? I know, because the decor, you guys put special emphasis on this. So what did you bring in today?
Well, we have a lot of our theme with the golden, Rosie celebrates the golden age of theater.
You can't drink anything from the bottle. If that's what you're getting.
Should we open?
Who did the bottle? That's nice.
We had a little glitter and champagne craft night with our committee.
Were you covered in glitter?
Yes, I might have some.
I think our table's going to be covered in glitter after you take this away, too. But speaking, what should people wear? I think people are going to be asking about this because of the theme.
Yeah, there's always kind of a range at Rosie. It's a lighthearted thing, so you can go a little more casual if you want. For women, it could be as casual as black pants and, you know, maybe like a fun vintage, you know, necklace like I have on or something, or red lipstick, something that evokes that era. Or dressier, we're going to wear kind of cocktail dresses with a full skirt, wave in our hair, 40s glam. And men can be the same thing, could be more casual with a sweater vest. They could wear a suit with wingtips, maybe throw in a pocket square. You can get as much into it as you want with the hat, or just go easy. You know, anything goes.
This is a fundraiser. So when we talk about the money raised and how important this is to the theater in terms of how they budget for the year, where does the money go exactly? Because that'll be important to people to know where those dollars are allocated.
Yes. It goes right back to the Rose Theater and a lot of amazing programs that people maybe might not be aware of. And I'll let Ashley elaborate on some of those programs.
Yeah, we really have some things that people aren't, you know, as tuned into. They think of supporting the arts, obviously, but really the proceeds of Rockin Rosie this year will go toward making this award-winning theater, like you said, and arts education accessible to all children in the community. So it'll be children of low-income families and children with special needs. And there are some wonderful things geared specifically toward those kids. There's a program called Every Single Child that's going on its 15th year, where every child in the Omaha elementary schools and middle schools gets to experience the theater every year. And kids are never turned away if they can't pay. Special needs, they have classes specifically for autism spectrum, Down syndrome, hearing impairments, developmental delays, even a play this year that was really the first of its kind on a national level, written and produced for the autism spectrum disorder children who have that. So
they're doing a lot of great things, and the Guild's been around for what, over about
30
three decades. Yeah, and I know it's a mission that's important to you guys, and for people that are thinking about going to this event. You don't have to know anybody, right?
Right.
You don't have to say, I don't know anybody at that thing. You can just show up and you can get your tickets. You just go to rosetheater.org is the best place to start.
It is. And you can search for Rockin Rosie in the search box, and it'll pop up the website that we have a link to. And
If you're allergic to fun, don't go.
yeah.
I'll finish with that. This is one. And look, we've all been to events where people just kind of look at each other and you just sit around, and that's fine. But if you're looking to really do something novel and kick it up, this is a good one. Guys, thank you. It's
Thank
great
you.
to see you.
Good to see you.
We appreciate it. And you
Bye.
can vacuum the glitter. No, I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
exactly.
We'll
Yeah,
let
we'll
Mike
leave
do
it.
I do that. I handle all the